Hello everyone. So welcome you all for this AML end-to-end session, which is going to be a year-long program. We're going to learn everything which is required to become a successful data scientist. So guys, I think we have looked into lots of things related to data, how to pre-process the data, how we can fetch the data, like those things. So today we're going to dive into a new topic. I'm not going to tell depth of it, but like we're going to just see a overview of it, like machine learning we're going to learn. So please guys, before coming to the session, please make sure that you guys have watched all the previous videos, because like we have done like maximum things that we can do for on the data. Okay, now if you are to this stage, then it's appreciable that like you guys have reached a point where you can handle any data now that you are having. So, because like in order to, if you are having a data like raw data, you need to convert to a information, right? So that we can fetch to the we can give it to the machine learning or AI model, and then it can predict the output. So till this stage, we have just looked out to many steps which can make our data proper for the machine learning of the AI model to digest. Okay. So today we're gonna see a overview of machine learning. Okay. So what is machine learning? So machine learning is a powerful tool for extracting knowledge from a data. It allows computer to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. The thing is, I will put it in the simple way, guys. So we are having data. Let us consider we are having student pass or fail data. So based on the hour of study, that gonna be our x, okay, and whether the student is passed or failed. Okay, if he or she studies for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, or 5 hour, what will be the result of he or she? Like yes, no, like pass, fail, like that. Anyone, okay, like that we will be feeding the data to the model, like machine learning model, and it itself train. So this is this is what the input is. For example, if the person learn for 5 hours, less than 5 hours, the person gonna be failed. After that, the person gonna pass. So whenever you train like this the data, the machine learning model has an algorithm which is implicitly learn by itself and create a formula kind of thing. So based on the uh, data that we are having, it creates a formula that is, whoever learn more than 5 hours, they're gonna be pass. Otherwise, they're gonna be fail. So whenever we give the data which is not in the test set, it is very easy for you to predict. Consider we are giving 11 because it is greater than 5, right? It gonna predict that the person is gonna be pass. If it is 0, it will directly throw it is the person gonna be fail, because like it is less than 5. So I'm saying some concept, right? Less than or equal, less than or greater than, everything gonna be done by the machine learning model itself, that is called as black box. Okay, so this is what machine learning, guys. Yeah. So I'm very interested to tell this topic, guys. So yeah, this is all about introduction to machine learning. So yeah, sir, over to you.
Yes. So, introduction to machine learning, guys, we have to understand that whatever we have learned till now, data science, or we'll have case studies and other things, we'll have other concepts. But see, machine learning will not happen until unless there is data. Machine learning happens only when there is data. So, machine learning, uh, machines will learn. The algorithms will learn from data. So that is why data science is very powerful. Stat, the algorithms, the math of it. And so machine learning is a powerful tool which extracts knowledge from data. But it is always like first step is data science, because if you are not good at data science, then you will not build great models for machine learning. That's very clear. Step number one, data science. You need to have a great foundation for data science. And so when machine learning learns from, extracts knowledge from the data, information, insights from the data, and then improves the model. So data, we need to know data science, then we'll be able to work with machine learning, this powerful tool. Okay. So it allows computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. So we don't have to, because there are algorithms. Machine learning is nothing. It is different algorithms and models combined, and we uh, extract insights and knowledge from the data, okay, without, like, it learns itself. That's why learning, see, machine, if you see history of machines have been used thousands of years back, right? But that machine, how machine learns, so that learns from data. That's clear. We need to learn data science. and and the other part is that it doesn't need to be, it should not, like, it doesn't need a program to learn from the data. So the algorithm model learns itself. That is the magic of machine learning. So it learns itself, like human beings learn itself, right? So we learn from things, we create new features from existing. We see some ideas, we get bulb moments, and we try to invent something, right? We try to discover, we try to jugaad, we try to invent, we do all kind of things, huh? We can create. So machines also, they learn from data. Whatever data you give, garbage in, garbage out. If you give good data, it will build good model. And you need to know which model to also use, because otherwise, if you have good data but you are not using right algorithms, right models, you're not using data science, you don't know much a stat, you don't know the principles and concepts, still your model will not work properly, or you will not have that kind of output. So absorb this, digest this, and apply this information and concepts in your projects. Do all the assignments. Write in the comment section what have you learned, how you're going to apply, and also do all the assignments and give us feedback. And only come to this section when you have watched 5 to 10 times older all the sessions, then come to here if you have come directly. So please go and watch all the sessions previously and subscribe to our channels. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so guys, moving on. So next, what we are having, let's see. What is machine learning? Okay, we have already explained. So machine learning is capable of computers to learn from the data without explicitly instructed. So it involves algorithm that can identify the patterns and make the prediction based on that data. So this is what we guys are explaining till now. Okay, so then machine learning is data driven because machine learning algorithm learn from data, labeling them to improve their performance over time. That's a key concept, guys. We need to have our data ready. Okay, then only we can able to create a model that can tell whatever we need. Okay, the data should be ready so that it enables a model to do any kind of prediction. Okay, next is pattern recognition. This algorithm identify patterns and relationship within data. Okay, whenever you are having a data, it enables us to identify the patterns and relationship. Okay, and leading to the insights and predictions. This machine learning model makes predictions as well as insights. So whenever you are having a stock market data for a month, it enables us to predict for the next month, and it also gives the trend of it, so we can find the insights from it. And then it is adaptability, like the machine learning model can adapt to new data and improve their accuracy as they encounter more examples. Okay, the thing is, it can adapt for the new data. Whenever you train the model with the old data and then you create a model and then predict, what happens means whenever you just go for new data, you just want to fine tune it. That's it. Okay, you just need to train from the place where you have left your old data with the new data, so that the model learns from that data also, and it will be able to um, adapt itself for the new data plus whole data. Okay, so that's the reason it is more adaptable. And then automation, machine learning model automates task, enabling effective decision making and problem solving in various fields. Because once we train the model, we doesn't need any data, any kind of test sample, nothing. We just need a model. Okay, for machine learning it will be stored in using SQL library, and then for deep learning it will be a pickle file. We just need that file. Once we have that file trained everything, we just need that file in order to go for any kind of prediction. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. So machine learning models are data driven, pattern recognizable, and then uh, adaptability, and then finally it can be automated. Okay, so this is all about some of the I will say it's only what to say a glimpse of machine learning model. Okay, there are n number of applications which are available for this machine learning. So yeah, sir, over to you.
Yes. So, what is machine learning, guys? So, as I have said, that it is simple. Always keep concepts very simple so that you understand uh, the simplicity is the key. It is above than genius. Okay. Like if somebody is genius, so the last quartile, as per Albert Einstein, he said the simplicity is the ultimate. After genius, the stage comes which is simplicity. So always keep things simple in your life, in whatever you are learning, whatever you are doing. So machine learning, it enables computers to learn from data without instructions, like without programs, without this and that, because the algorithm is already designed. So you know what is algorithm. So algorithm needs to be defined properly, each sequence of steps, and it has input, it knows how to do the work, function, and then output. So when it needs to have single objective to achieve. So when that is clear, so machine does, then you apply any algorithm, so you don't have to train, and it will perform, like it will learn from the data. So your model becomes very, like, suppose let's say chat gpt, when they launched first GPT, you'll see the kind of output, and now if you see 4, and they will launch 5 and stuff, and you will see the drastic performance, because that machine learning model, I'll say those are machine learning and deep learning models, but they've learned from data and become so powerful that you can use generative AI for lot of fields, and that is a great achievement in innovation, and that's a great achievement, right? In humanity, civilization, whatever we have done till now. And so it is the power of machines learning from the data without instructions, that it involves algorithms that can identify patterns and make predictions based on the data. As we have used feature engineering, that also helps. It creates new features. And if you go deeply in deep learning, that's what is generative AI. So um, it helps to get insights, and it will improve without instructions, and it will also do predictions. So data driven, number one, machine learning algorithms learn from data, which I already explained, enabling them to improve their performance over the time, which I already explained through the example of GPT or other applications. If you see, the more the data it will get, the more the time, over the time, it will improve the performance. Then we have pattern recognition. So the algorithm identifies pattern relationships within data, leading to insights and predictions. Okay, in healthcare, you can see we use in healthcare the data of patients, and it predicts. It can give predictions whether somebody has breast cancer or not, whether somebody will have cancer or not. Insights. Okay, a lot of things. In stock market, it can predict the performance of the stock, right? So based on the data, right? Pattern recognition, or what you call is the banking fraud detection, spam detection in emails. So those are the kind of applications, huh? Then adaptability, machine learning also can adapt new data and improve the accuracy as the as they encounter more examples. So it will also, suppose somebody is trying to log in and they have some data which is already on the website that they have done some malicious this thing. So the email, the person's IP address and all those things will get captured, and he won't be able to log in at the first go. So it will also help in those things, right? And also automation. Machine learning automates tasks, enables efficient decision making, problem solving in various fields. So these are the major, what I'll say, the characteristics of machine learning. What is machine learning? Machine learning exists because of data, okay? And machine learning itself is algorithms and the models inside, how you use them on data, but data should be clean, non-biased. It should be normally distributed, standardized, all those things. Then you will use machine learning, and then you will get these benefits what we have discussed. Thank you. Let's move to the other slide.
Sure, sir. So next, guys, so we're gonna see the types of machine learning. So we are gonna machine learning is classified into three different types. One is supervised, another one is unsupervised, and then we are having reinforcement learning. Guys, we're gonna see everything separately, one by one with examples and what are the algorithms there. Everything we're gonna see separately. Now let us understand this as an overview. Okay, what is supervised learning? If the algorithm learns from labeled data where the input and desired outputs are provided. I will put it in a simple example. Okay, so I'm having apple and I'm having a banana. Okay, I'm gonna tell the machine this is apple, it is red in color and circle in shape. And same thing, I'm gonna give the banana and gonna say it is not in circle shape and it will be in yellow color. Okay, now I'm gonna train my model. So this is what called as labeled data, and I'm training the model. This way is called as supervised learning. Now there comes unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning means you need to train your model with unlabeled data in order to discover the patterns and structure without explicitly guidance. Now, the same example, I'm gonna give this apple to the model, and it will itself recognize it's in circle color and then it is in red color. Sorry, circle shape and red color. Okay, I will put it in some category. It doesn't know the name. Similarly, it will get the app like banana and it will say, oh, no, it is not in circle color, but it is in yellow shape, yellow color. Okay, it is not in circle shape and uh, it is not in red color, but it is in yellow color, and it will put it in some other category. It doesn't know the label, but itself it classifies or cluster the data based on the features. Okay, this is called as unsupervised learning. So we doesn't know the label in order to train the model. Finally, we are having reinforcement learning. It's an algorithm that learns through trials and errors, receiving feedback in the form of rewards or penalty for the actions taken. Okay, guys, consider we are having something called as gaming. Right, every games use the reinforcement learning. So, what is meant by reinforcement learning means there will be one actor. Okay, who is gonna act in the environment based on its action. Either the actor will get the punishment or reward. Okay, let's consider we will be playing a car game. Okay, we will be having a road, and then there will be apart from road there will be some land. Okay, if you drive your car on road you will be getting rewards. If you are driving your car on land or something like a sand, you're gonna give the minus reward. So this is how at the end time what happens means you will be getting rewards means your point will be increasing and you will be reaching the goal. If it is sand or anything you will be getting the negative reward. What happens means the value will be decreased. So in the manner the actor, that is a car, should reach the final step. That means it should get more reward. So this is a way of reinforcement learning. This is what a overview of this supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning, guys. We're gonna learn in depth of it in the upcoming sessions. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, over to you, sir.
Yeah. So types of machine learning, guys. So there are different types of machine learning. Okay. One is, so we know now machines learn from data. Data should be clean, data should be pre-processed, data should be normalized. We need to sanitize data. And then machines we have to use, we need to know the models, we need to know the algorithms, and we'll get insights and build models. Okay. Now, There are three branches. So the branches are supervised learning. So algorithm learns from labeled data where input and desired output are provided. So it's like already we give labeled data. Okay, we give labeled data and we tell, okay, this is what the goal is you have to achieve. This is what the input, this is what the output. So we already tell. So that kind of machine learning is called supervised, where we have already given, so we supervised it. You have to learn, you have to understand from the word supervised. It is already supervised. You do this, you, this is input, this is output, this is what you do, this is your label data, that's it. So it is supervised, huh? Somebody is supervising, so you just remember this. And then unsupervised. Unsupervised is where we tell, okay, model, we, there is a lot of random data, it is not structured, you just learn from it and give me predictions, right? But you have to do pre-processing, you have to clean. It's not that you will say, oh, I'll give any kind of data and unsupervised learning will happen. No, that will not happen, right? So we have to do all the steps, whether it is supervised, whether it is unsupervised, or whether it is reinforced, or whether it is deep learning, or any kind of model, right? That those are the standards. So algorithm learns from no, unlabeled data which is not labeled, okay? Discovers patterns, structures without like without. So we'll tell, okay, we'll tell, we'll give a data for 20 stock market, and then we'll ask, okay, unsupervised learning, you just uh, try to get insights, get the pattern, discover the patterns, okay. uh, so then we'll say, okay, let us pick, let us see three best stocks out of 20, which unsupervised learning can give us predictions, okay, on based on that data, so that we can invest into those stocks, or we can build an algo that kind of model and create an app and start doing giving services to people and saying, okay, you invest in these stocks for next 10 years, you will have 5x to 7x ROI on your investment. So this is how first we have to build, then it will happen. Then we have reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning, I have the children are the best example of reinforcement learning. If you see children how they learn, they always try to repeat, what is this, what is this, what is this. So they reinforce. Re means again and again. Forcement. Forcement is talking about that particular thing again and again. You do you do cyclic learning, like you do again and again till the time you perfect it. Okay, like children, when they learn, they will ask you a lot of questions, huh? And then they are, what is this, which color, this, that. So they do reinforcement, and I we also use this word for learning. When you watch 5 to 10 times, you're doing reinforced learning, right? You're reinforcing. So same way algorithm learns through trials and errors, guys. When you learn one time, you will not understand. Two times, you will understand a little bit. When you third time, you will understand a little more. Four, fifth, sixth, 10 times, if you do genuinely, you'll start teaching us, right? You will, right? So that will happen through trial and error, right? Receiving feedback in the form of rewards and penalties. So always agent is given two things. If he does better prediction, so it will be given rewards. If he does bad prediction, it will be given penalty. So same way, so you ask a child, okay, you learn this will, I'll give you a toffee or a chocolate, and if you don't do homework, you don't learn properly, I'll not give you anything. So not giving anything is also penalty, right? Because you're not giving chocolate. So if he does good work, homework, he learns properly, and then he gives exam, he gets good grades, and something he learns practically also he does. So you give reward, right? Same way, the same concepts have been done, but here it is done through math algorithm. Okay, the functions. Okay, so first let's understand the concept and then we'll go deeper into those aspects. Thank you so much.
Yeah, guys. So as sir is mentioned, like we will be learning what is the concept, and we're gonna see how it works, how it gonna be doing the black box thing and the coding, everything we're gonna see. Okay. So moving on, yeah. So we're gonna see what is supervised learning itself because like we have already discussed. Let us see the step by step. Supervised learning algorithm learn from the labeled data where both inputs and desired outputs are provided. How we train? The algorithm is trained on labeled data, learning the relationship between input and output. How it gonna predict? Once trained, the algorithm can predict the output for new unseen input data. Evaluation, the performance of the algorithm is evaluated based on its accuracy in predicting the output. That's it, guys. Whatever we say, that's a step. Okay. We need to give what is an input with label and this is output. So we need to train our model. Input with label and this is the output. Like that, we need to train. Once we train, we have the trained model. Now I'm going to use this to predict the output of the unseen model. How I can evaluate the result? Okay, whether okay, I have trained the model, everything is doing good, but like what is the thing that is working, whether it is working fine or not, how we can find it by using the performance metrics. Okay, here we will be using accuracy score in order to find the performance. Okay, so this is what the flow of supervised learning. Yes sir, over to you.
Yes, supervised learning is, guys, again, we have given details. Now we'll go a little deeper, meta level. So it learns from the label data where both input and desired output are provided. So we already provide that. So that's what is called. So whenever you have data like this, where your input and output is provided, you have to use supervised learning. It is supervised, and you have to use those. Algorithms are also different, guys. You can't use same algorithms for supervised, and they're different also. Huh? There's a difference. You can test, but ultimately there are uh, scientists who have spent their life on these things, so they know better. So they have categorized and classified these things. So training, the algorithm is trained on labeled data set which is already labeled. Data set should be labeled. Learning from relation between the input and output. And second is predictions. Once trained, and the algorithm can predict the output for new and unseen input data. That is the prediction once it is trained. Okay, so then it will make predict. Evaluation, the performance of algorithm is evaluated based on the accuracy, huh, and prediction of the output. So we'll say the performance, suppose I'll get 90% or somebody else gets 91% for the same thing. So so that so we have to see how he got 91, how somebody get 95. So how he got 95, we have to see in the performance is that your accuracy, your trained data and test data. So those factors are there. Okay, so you have to train and test. You okay? Then evaluation will happen based on the accuracy in the prediction, predicting the output, okay, as desired output, whatever we want. So if it is better score, better performance, so we'll say, okay, this is how we'll evaluate the algorithm. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, actually, it's great. So, okay. So, yeah, guys, like this is what about supervised learning. Let's stop here. So, till now, we have introduced a new concept, like not a new concept, we have dived into something different. Till now, we have just discussed data, pre-processing data, like that we have seen. Today, we have moved on to a new concept called as machine learning. So, we have a data, now we're gonna do it machine learning. Okay, and we have discussed why machine learning, what is machine learning, and then some of the important key concepts in it, types of it, and now we have discussed in depth of something like supervised learning. Okay, so we will pass here and we will be continuing in the next session. Till that, guys, if you guys have any doubts, please let us know, put it in the comments, and if you guys are very interested in this series, please subscribe to our channel. We're gonna have year long program, so you're gonna learn a lot. So and subscribe to our channel so that you doesn't miss any session. So yeah, that's it, guys. We will hope with this you enjoyed this session. We're gonna have lots of things. So meet you in the next session. Bye guys, take care.
Bye bye, guys. All go and watch all the sessions 5 to 10 times. Subscribe to our channels and also write in the comment section how we can improve continuously these sessions and add more and more value and do all the assignments. Thank you so much. Let's see you in the next session.